Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode of Bitchin Kitchen. Haven't done one in a while, and heard you guys crying out online, going, "Feed me, bitch!" Feed. Today, Pasta Fagioli. Fagioli is bean in Italian. Somehow Fagioli turned into Pasta Fazool. Fazool. It got American/Italianized. But my father always used to say Pasta Fazool. But Fagioli is, fag with the Eoli on it. Italian fag. And this is in my top 5 favorite. I haven't made it in a while. As far as amount, let me show you what the ingredients are, right? I got a pound. And as far as amounts go, I sort of almost doubled what was in the original recipe. This couple used to go, my parents met him on a trip to Italy, and they were from Connecticut, so they sort of stayed in touch. This guy gave my mother this recipe, which she gave it to me. It's in my top 5, if not top 3. But hot Italian sausage, bulk, or you can buy the sausage itself and split the casing if you can't find this. I use a whole pound of it. Diced tomatoes, calls for like 28 ounces of diced tomatoes, which I have here. Chicken stock, I don't know. I sort of eye this stuff. It's like 4 to 5 cups maybe. And this is the ideal pasta, but you can use any small pasta. This is ditalini, or as the Wops say, ditalene. It's tiny little Russian oil pipeline gaskets. I have a cup of tomato sauce, regular tomato sauce. Again, I sort of play with it. I might use this, I might not. And as far as the beans go, 99% of the recipes say cannellini beans or northern navy, the white ones that come in a can. I like these. These are called butter beans. They look like fava beans, which is what my grandmother used to use out of her garden. And of course, she'd make the pasta by hand and shit. But these, it's like a kidney. It's got some weight to it. It's delicious. Onion, of course, as always, start with onion and minced garlic. Cohoes if you get nervous in front of the camera. Let's go. That's it. Those are the ingredients. Fuck it. I got stuff to do, so. Crowder and Gutfeld sent me like an extra assignment. So, get this hot. Got your olive oil here. You start with this, obviously. Most of these recipes start the same. You cook the fat or the meat, whatever it is, and you cook the... Oh, another thing. In Italy, it's more of a soup consistency to it. Depends what part of Italy. Again, every region has a different. Americanized, it got a little thicker. Almost like pasta with beans with the sauce. But you don't want it that thick. So what you do is, I'm going to puree these in chicken stock. That gives it some body instead of just brothy. But you can do it either way. God, do I sound gay? Anyways, yeah.
Brothy.
Oh, it's like breathy, only brothy. Okay, where's my sticks? I gave the wife this on the ass last night. She wasn't bad. She just asked for it. What? You heard me. All right. Look what I found under the... We put this in the rats thing upstairs. $80 gorgonzola gets them every time. They're Italian rats, apparently.
Expensive rats.
That's right. They have good taste up there. Let's see.
I thought it.
Just a quick hit of that, because obviously the sausage has enough fat in it, but just to get it going. You guys know, I washed my hands, they're impeccably clean. Then I took a runny dump. Kids, back in the butt, dip. I think Gianna just threw up in her mouth. That's Dallas's wife back there, who's about to have a baby soon. She looks like the women you see on a jar of tomato sauce right from middle. You know what I'm saying? That's a compliment, by the way. They're always holding tomatoes. So yeah, over medium-high heat, you're gonna brown this here stuff. Probably take you 8 to 10 minutes, I would think. I usually do it in batches, but I don't have time today. I got a lot of shit to do after this. And again, some recipes call for a ½ pound. I kind of, like I said, I went heavy on all the recipes to make more. The wife will have something to survive on when I'm in Dallas. Other than her boyfriend's donuts. You know what I'm saying? What? Terrell Suggs. That's right. He called yesterday. Said, Mr. Suggs, what up? Yeah, I'm leaving. Relax. Did you know my wife was seeing Terrell Suggs for the last decade? My favorite joke. I don't know why. There was a black dude that would scare the shit out of anybody. Terrell Suggs. All right, probably 8 to 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and throw the onions in there. All right, you guys take a break at home. All right, this took about 5 to 7 minutes to brown this. Just do it till all the pink's gone, that's all. Unless you hate the people you have and over, leave it pink. Get in the shits for the next 2 months. Why do you go there all the time? I don't know, fuck off. Then you're going to take this out, put it aside, right? Your browned sausage. And make it brown, not gray. Important part. Can you get in there? Yeah. Heard that in a porn once. Folks, how are you? Welcome to the... All right. Put that off to the side. Next step. Well, let me cut the onions. I didn't chop them ahead of time. This, makes it look like a cooking show. Even though they have 19 kids doing this at the Culinary Institute. They're opening one here. Andy was reading about it yesterday. They've been working on it for 2 years for like where college kids are going to be cooking. Yeah, like a culinary place. And you can, there's like 75 seats. You can go in and watch through the glass.
And then eat their shit?
Yeah. Huh. Some of it. And they, yeah. That's very Savannah. I thought they would already have had something like that. Very fine chop. A lot of these really authentic recipes use, in Italy, they use carrot and celery and all that shit. I don't find it necessary, especially when I'm in a hurry. I don't know, you want about a cup and a half. Again, it's not that important. As you know. My thumb! I love, that's Dallas's rim shot. It's the penguin. It's the penguin from Superman. That's an Alabama rim shot, we call it. My pee-pee. That looks about right, Dallas?
Yeah.
You know. I love onion. Onion is the base for everything that's good. I put it in my fentanyl. You know, kids. Oop. I didn't turn the stove on, did I? Get this hot again. This will pick up all the brown shit on the bottom of the pan too. They call that fond in France. I don't know why. Probably because they're gay. You know what? I want a little more. Just a tad. Aight. Just see it picking up all the brown shit? If you wanted to, you could throw a little tomato paste in there. Again, it's a very loose recipe. Hit it with a little olive oil. I want to sweat that out, so hit it with some salt too. Draws the water out of it. How do you know this, Nick? Well, I was a comedian and I had no career when I was in LA, and I watched the Food Network for 19 hours a day while preparing for one line on Suddenly Susan.
Throw the line now.
I knocked the shit out of that line. Even Brooke comes up and he goes, "Have you done this much?" The line was, you know, we were moving. We were movers, and some reason we were moving stuff in her house, bringing in furniture. And as we're leaving, I'm the last one out the door. We got those jumper suits on, you know. I go, she's standing, she's saying bye to about as we're filing. I go, "You're out of salami." It's my big line.
But you nailed it.
Oh man, I got letters. They were talking Emmy for a while. I go, "Hey, really?" I go, "You don't have to. I do this shit all the time." Oh, mama. Anytime people say it smells good, this is what you're smelling. You know it. I know it. All right. Garlic, of course. Just called for 4. I went with 6. Little tip about garlic: it only stinks in your breath, you know, if you eat it raw. A lot of people don't know that.
We learned that. We learned on an epic scale with a friend of ours.
And you bite it like an apple. Yeah, a lot of Italians do that. I know what you're talking about. I don't even know what comes next, folks. That's what I'm telling you. Don't get nervous. I forgot the first step. Well, we can do it. You puree the beans first, then they'll already be ready at this point. But I was so nervous because, like I said, we have some people from the Weather Channel here to see us. I don't know why. All right. It's a little fucking hot, Nick. Don't ever burn the garlic. You're going to have to start over, because it make a bitter taste in your dish. All right. Meat back in, I guess. I haven't done this in a long time. And again, you guys can start with onion, carrot, and celery like a lot of people do, but all right. Put that on low. Let's do this, which I was supposed to open with, actually. I used, 4 cans. You know, they're like 14 ounces each of, I'm using butter bean, but like I said, cannellini beans. A lot of people use. So you put that in there. I don't know, cup or 2. Doesn't really matter. It looks like 2 cups probably. This is what I use. So I have a total of 4 cans. They're like 14 ounces each of butter beans. I put 2 cans in here. I put in maybe a cup and a half, 2 cups of chicken stock. I'm gonna puree this. Nice. That gives the soup a little body, you know what I mean? And bean flavor throughout the thing. I don't know how people don't always use that. Let's go back to the meat and onion mixture. Calls for 2 cans of like chopped or diced tomatoes. 2 14-ounce cans. This is 1 28-ounce can. You do the math. You see in here? They know what I look like.
Yeah, but your face is just so pretty.
Yeah, it's something else. It's fucking 63-year-old boot. There's that. And see, that's not like, you could put more diced tomatoes in. I'm going to give it, it's like I'd say a cup of tomato sauce. You know, like marinara, whatever. Gives it a little more. See? More saucy now. Hell yeah. By the way, my Bruins, I know you guys are sick. They blew up the team last night, which they had to. Brad Marchand, he's future Hall of Famer. He's been with the Bruins for 16, 17 years. When I say blow up, they traded him and like 6 other guys. And they had to. The Bruins sucked this year. And it was very pleasing. I don't know what we're getting. We got a couple of new guys. I know it's probably boring you, but you got to like hockey if you like my show. That and, you know what? WNBA. You can't get enough of that. Love watching zombie women play a foot under the fucking rim. Stupid. Fuck stains. Yeah. They walk so much, they raise $1,000 for AIDS every time they get there. Oh, that stays in. That was beautiful. Look at that. Something tells me salt right now. Did you taste it? No, I don't have to. Here's your taste. My wife, we buy kosher, Morton's kosher salt. What do you need, kid?
Just come in the smell.
Oh, good. Get in here. Yeah, let's get over. Buddy did that to me. Pud Emerson. We didn't get along. He's a good friend of mine. We didn't get along in junior high school. There was tension all week between us. I sit down at the cafeteria table. He's across from me like that. We start fucking arguing. I don't even see him do this. He goes like this. He puts his thing on his spaghetti and he goes whack, hits me right in the face. And I got up and there we go. In the cafeteria. I remember ripping his shirt. And shit. And this is why I love guys. The principal, the teachers broke it up and they're making us walk out and we're both laughing. We weren't even like mad at each other after that happened. I go, how'd you think of that? You fucking... Nathan Emerson. He's a legend. Right after high school, he fucking was an unbelievable skier. He moved to like Jackson Hole. Well, he went to college. They went Jackson Hole, you know, and yeah, becomes a ski instructor, and he's banging every wife, and sending us pictures and bartending at night. And we go, yeah, he'll be done with that in a few years. He's fucking 82. Yeah, still fucking. And then he finally, after like 20-something years. We used to have parties. His parents would throw a party for us in high school once a year. And it was the day, remember 1980 when the fucking Americans beat the Russians? Of course you do. In hockey, in Olympics. That was the party. They had kegs there, the parents, they would be arrested today. Half the high school's there. They come upstairs, I'm out like a light, right, in the morning. And they were taking a picture downstairs, everybody. They dragged me down in my underwear and a t-shirt down the stairs. I'm like smacking my head and shit out onto the fucking wooden deck. Everybody's all lined up, and I'm just like this. One of my favorite days of my life. Still, his parents were so goddamn cool, kind of like hippie, and they owned a place called Putnam Pantry, an ice cream place. It was fucking New England famous. It was a buffet. You make your own sundaes, and you couldn't even get in there. We'd get drunk on a Friday night. He'd bust into the place. Would make our own sundaes, you know. Then we'd go, how come we're fat? So you let that simmer, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Then you take this camel semen.
Delicious.
If you say so.
Didn't you eat like all your roommates' pasta one time?
Yeah, Rasta pasta. That's the same guy.
Oh my God.
That's the same guy. Can you get a shot of this?
Oh yeah, I'm on it.
I'll put it all in. See the consistency now? See what I mean? It's like a thick soup. That's perfect, actually. Go to nickdip.com and click on the tour button. As you see there, April 25th, there'll be a Cohoes music hall, Cohoes, New York. It's a beautiful old theater. And then tour dates, May 15th and 16th, Zanies, Rosemont, Illinois. A killer club. I got to film some stuff there, I think.
while I'm there. If you want to support this show, go to the merch page. As you see, we have baseball caps, hats, T-shirts, panties, bras, Speedos, fins, snorkel, and Nick DiPaolo Band-Aids. I like those. Anyways, grab some of that stuff at nickdip.com. You can watch full episodes of my show, Louder with Crowder, and all exclusive Rumble content. Listen to this, ad-free with one subscription. How do we do that? Just join Rumble Premium and enter promo code MUGCLUB, one word, to get $10 off an annual subscription. You'll be glad you did. I promise you that much. Especially Crowder's show. It's killer. Rumble's doing some stuff that I'm not supposed to talk about, but they're making some maneuvers and stuff, and to be even more of a power player than they are. I'll give you details if I'm involved, if this show's involved.
Hi, good night, everybody.